welcome to This Day. It is Monday morning and it is April 26th. We have a couple of meetings to tell you about today. We've got the 9:30 this morning. We have the third Architectural Control and Standards meeting. And then at 1:30 this afternoon, we have the GRF Security and Community Access meeting. And you can follow along with those at lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. And on our show today, we do have Jeff Parker, who's here to give us a Laguna Woods update. And then we have the third update with Lynn Jarrett. So she's going to give us all the things that are happening with the third board. Okay, let's go ahead and give you our vaccination information that we normally do. Now we do have the regular pods, the points of distribution in which you can get your vaccine. You would register at athena.com. And then if you would like to find a local place that is going to have the vaccine in stock, you would go to vaccinefinder.org. And that's places like Vaughn's, Albertsons, Pavilions, CVS, and Rite Aid. All right, our weather is a little gloomy today, and as I predicted, we did get a little bit of rain, a little more than I think we thought, so at least our prediction was correct this time. Today, we are only looking at a high of 60, and we are going to taper off the showers before noon today. Tomorrow, partly sunny, 64, 49, and then we start a nice little warm-up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday, sunshine and much warmer, 78, 61. Thursday, sunny and very warm, 84, 64. Friday, lots of sun, 85, 58. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:07 and our sunset at 7:31. So now, instead of photos, we are now going back to our National Day. Today is National Pretzel Day. It began in 2003 when Pennsylvania Governor Ed Rendell declared April 26th the National Pretzel Day to acknowledge the importance of the pretzel to the state's history and economy. Now, I don't know how you love your pretzel, but I love my pretzel with some beer cheese, which is absolutely delicious. All right, when we come back, we will have Jeff Parker, so stay tuned.
Today, we are marking the beginning of a new era as City of Hope opens its first location right here in Newport Beach.
We have 500 scientists and doctors who have dedicated their lives to beating cancer. So they use that intellectual capital to try to make sure every patient gets the best care possible that's known to science.
Parkinson's disease is a neurological movement disorder affecting an estimated 1 million Americans, including many under age 40. The American Parkinson Disease Association is the largest grassroots network in the United States, working to help ease the burden and find the cure for those coping with Parkinson's. Visit apdaoptimism.org today to find out how you can help millions live with dignity and optimism. Your action today will help APDA put an end to Parkinson's disease.
I'm Dr. Leif Loberg, and I want to welcome you to our brand new facility here in Laguna Woods. We've been serving the community since 2006, and we're super excited to bring you an awesome team of doctors, Dr. Jackson, Dr. Asaturians, Dr. Vian, myself, here to serve you in our brand new state-of-the-art facility. Call us in the morning and we'll get you in the same day, guaranteed.
Welcome back. I've got Jeff Parker here, fresh off the weekend, and it was kind of a gloomy weekend. I hope you had plenty of things to do.
Well, on Saturday we got to finish up on our last clinic, at least the last clinic for the first shot, and then we'll follow up with those people for their second shot. But that was our last clinic, and again, we're able to recognize Memorial Care and some of our staff for the great efforts that they've done, and their volunteers and our volunteers, and that was a nice event. So pull that off and conclude that with our last vaccination clinic.
So how many shots did you administer on Saturday?
Well, that's a good question. I don't have
hundreds, of course.
Yeah, right, over a couple hundred, I know for sure, and it was good to know that that number kept getting lower and lower over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So that's really good. So people are out there getting their shots at all the different places that you've brought up on TV6, and our clinic. We're doing really well as far as compared to everybody else out there.
Well, some of the numbers that were expressed on Saturday, something like over 18,000 shots were given here in the village alone. Easily. I mean, of course, that's first and second shots, but nonetheless, that's shots in arms. That's a lot.
And it was easily over that number, because we know that we did precisely, without talking about people that we went to their homes on, that we did over 9,000 here at the.
Yeah.
So, we accomplished a great deal.
Absolutely. Well, that was a nice event for the volunteers on Saturday, and I'm sure they greatly appreciated it. So they all seemed very lovely people, and they were all giving and were very modest. So it was nice. Good. So speaking of our COVID-19 numbers aren't really moving much.
No, and I would say that's probably good news. I don't want to, obviously we'd like to see it going down all the time, but 69 cases, 10,000 tests, that's really close to what we saw last week. And again, the hospitalizations at 113 and 25 are staying real consistent with what they've been for the last couple of weeks. Did unfortunately have 9 people in Orange County that passed away due to COVID. Again, some of those numbers are not just that one day, they're cumulative over a week's period of time, if not more. But still, it's unfortunate that the family members are having to go through that. So it's still with us, folks, and I want to say that we still need to be cautious. We still need to wear our mask and social distance as best we can, and then get our shots. All of that's going to contribute to us being in better shape.
Right.
Our Laguna Woods number for the city of Laguna Woods stayed at 411, so there's no change there. So again, positive news that we're steady and we're moving in the right direction.
Right, and I believe that you mentioned on Friday that we should hear some additional information from the governor, possibly the CDC and our Orange County Health Department tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, I think what they're going to do is every Tuesday and possibly twice a week, they're going to give updates as to how counties are moving towards the next tier. And in our case, if you can see these numbers, we're in the moderate tier with regards to cases per 100,000, but we've already achieved minimal tier 4, which is we used to call the yellow tier, in the test positive rate and also in the health quartile. So those are really good numbers. If we can get that 2.8, which was at 3, so that little gradual shift. If next time we talk it's 2.5, we're going in the right direction.
Right.
And the sooner we can get to 2 and then jump into that next year, then we can expand our recreational activities out there as to the numbers of people that can participate.
Well, right, and then of course that even though that number is at 2.8, it's very possible that the governor and the CDC could move things a little further along. It really is up to them, though, not necessarily. It's not up to us.
It's not up to us, and it really is being focused on hospitalizations and vaccinations now.
Oh, okay.
Those are the 2 critical areas. And boy, Orange County is opening another clinic today. So the more people get vaccinated, the more we're going to get closer to what they call herd immunity, and that's going to allow the state to reopen faster.
And you know what? I really think that, this is, of course, just a personal opinion, but I really think that the governor should take a really good look at Orange County. The last number I heard was 2 million people have been vaccinated in Orange County, and we only have 3.2 million. So we're looking at pretty good.
Yeah,
so we should be wide open, according to us. But
definitely
as much as we all want that to happen, it can't. But yeah, we're in good shape as a county. So
awesome.
Yay for us.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so what else do you have? So speaking of things that are opening, you're certainly trying as much as we can.
Right, I want to mention a couple of things. So our library, which has been operating outside, we had that outside patio.
And she's been doing such a good job.
And which is wonderful that we were able to, the volunteers were able to continue to do that. And they just did fantastic job out there. So I want to thank all the volunteers with regards to that. But the library is actually going to reopen on May 3rd.
Okay.
So that's really good news, and they'll be able to go inside and check out books and DVDs and any items, newspaper items. The only thing that won't, and I'll get into the numbers here in a second, the only thing that will remain closed is the reading room or the puzzle room, so because of social distancing.
Sure.
But the fact that we can get, and we can handle up to 15 people at a time in there, along with our volunteers that'll be there. We've been able to acquire and put in place plexiglass so that the volunteers are protected. Still be requiring people to wear masks going into the facility. Sure. But the reality is that come May 3rd, Monday through Friday, they're going to be open from 11 to 3, and then on Saturday, 11 to 1.
Great.
Those hours are pretty standard, but it's all driven by, are we going to have the volunteers?
Okay.
This is a volunteer-driven facility. So we'll work with those hours, but we'll work with all our volunteers. So if we have to give notice that we're not going to be open on Saturday because we don't have a volunteer group, that may be the case. We hope not, but we're excited about getting that open.
That's great. We talked to the library folks a couple weeks ago, and they definitely are on it. They've got that great online system where you can rent things and check them in, check them out type thing. So yay for them. I mean, they've already done a really good job for the whole year not being open.
Absolutely.
So now it's just a matter of, hey, you can see people, which is nice.
Yeah. A couple other things I wanted to mention. In our swim program out there with pools 4 and 6, we had restrictions on individuals could go there, obviously, but we had restrictions with regards to multiple people, especially when they weren't in the same families. But now if you have a friend and you want to go swimming, and we have a lot of those people that are single, but they know a close friend, they go swimming with them. That can be done at pool 4 and pool 6, part of the reservation program. Again, we can't do 3 because of the distancing, the requirements of the state, but if there's 2 of you, you can go swimming together. So that's a new program that's available now, and so you can go on ActiveNet. Did want to mention ActiveNet real quickly. That's the recreation program, the online system that we're doing. Again, I encourage people to go on our village website, and they can then go right into recreation and then into ActiveNet. Get registered. Once you're registered, you can go straight to ActiveNet and use that program.
Right.
And the last thing I wanted to mention was, again, we've talked about it a few times. We're moving forward into this new telephone system where people are going to have to use all 10 digits and use that 949 first when they're calling in that 949 area code, which means here. Calling the numbers here at the village, you'll have to dial that 949. That starts this week and then rolls out all the way through October. It's a lot of it has to do with your carrier, but with regards to our operation here, people need to start thinking about that. So if you call a number, get a disconnected or no longer in session or one of those kind of phone messages, just call back using the full area code.
All right, yeah, we're have to get used to that, so that's going to be, so start now, so by the time it gets cut off, you won't be surprised.
Yeah, so this week you can start using it, and so that'll be good for people to get used to that.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you for the information, and hopefully you'll have additional good news on Friday.
We'll see. I hope so.
All right,
Definitely.
thank you. And remember that ActiveNet is going to be actively used for you to be able to do reservations, and that is located on the village website under amenities and recreation, and you can scroll down and just click on ActiveNet, and you can also see a tutorial that will teach you how to do it. We'll be right back.
Are you or someone you know facing financial challenges from unexpected emergency expenses? The foundation of Laguna Woods Village can provide the temporary help you need. Meals on Wheels, adult day services, dental services, medical alert services, and ambulance contracts. Contact the Village Social Services at 949-597-4267 to see if you qualify. Neighbors helping neighbors. The mission of the foundation of Laguna Woods Village.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Lynn Jarrett, who is here on behalf of Third Board. Well, Lynn, thank you so much for joining me. I'm happy that you're able to be here and give us an update.
All right, thanks. I'm glad to be here.
All right, well, go ahead and just jump right in. I guess it looks like you guys are going to have an upcoming election.
We asked the staff to prepare a recommendation and resolution for the Third Board so that we could begin the process of creating a ballot for the membership to consider changing the CC&Rs with regards to insurance. As President Steve Parsons said in his opening remarks at the board meeting, you spoke and the board listened. The first step in trying to change the insurance requirement from 100% replacement to something more manageable is to select an independent inspector of elections and to set a timetable for the whole process. Excuse me. The only reason the staff included in the recommendation a reference to the 59 variations that if the changes pass, there will be the need to file those changes at the county level in each of the 59 different CC&Rs. Yes, most of the CC&Rs are basically the same, but 59 different ones are on file with the county. So 59 will have to be changed if this ballot is successful. Please know that all 59 will have the same exact change made regarding the insurance requirement. The actual wording of the changes to the insurance component of the CC&Rs is still being worked on and will be publicly released as soon as it is ready. We are hoping to be able to share the exact wording with you next week.
That's great. That's good. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
Okay, the first date to remember is May the 7th. That's when we'll be sending out a general notice to the membership of this election. May the 14th is a town hall meeting for ballot information. May the 21st is a town hall meeting for member comments and questions. We at first didn't plan on having that particular town hall, but by request of one of the members at our board meeting, we thought that was really a good idea. So we are going to have a town hall on May 21st. The next date to remember is the 28th of May, when the ballot package is going to be mailed to the residents, not the members, but the residents. I'm sorry, not the residents, but the members. I want to make that clear. Okay. We're going to mail the ballot package to the members. So anyway, the town hall meeting for members' comments, the next one will be on June the 7th. So we're really anxious to, get the members' questions and answers. And these town halls are going to be very important for the members to participate. On the 28th of June, ballot response, the due date is for the ballot response is that date of June the 28th. June the 29th, the tabulation meeting will be held, and that'll be counting by the inspector of elections. I want all the members to know that all these meetings will be broadcast on TV6. So if you have any questions, please contact us.
Okay, perfect. So those will be broadcasted on TV6 as a live situation,
yes,
correct?
Yes, all of those.
Okay, and so go ahead.
Even the tabulation.
Okay, perfect. And if people want to ask any questions, should they email their questions?
Yes, please email us at this email address, okay? Good. And we really, really want to have the participation of the entire community. It's really, really important for us to have that participation. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the main things that I want to stress is participation by the members, okay? Yes. So we're really anxious to get the town halls going, meet the members, get their questions answered.
Perfect, perfect. Now, do you have to have a particular quorum to be able to do this?
Well, I don't know that. No, not for the town halls, for sure.
No, but for the ballots, what's the percentage for ballots?
Oh, okay, good question. Yeah, we really need to have 67%. So okay. It's really going to be important for the members to vote. Okay. And will only be a yes vote because we're only we're only voting on one item.
Right.
Is to amend the CC&Rs for insurance purposes. And that's what we have to, bear down on, is insurance, for people to realize how important it is, because we have to do this election. We want to have it, the dates that we proposed here, because of the budget, we can't push those dates any further out.
Right.
Because we're going to be starting to work on the budget very quickly here.
Yes.
So we need to get this election over.
Good. Well, that's great. Well, hopefully people will get out there and vote just like you've asked. Now, interestingly, there's been some barbecue grill changes to rules. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, we made a resolution for the barbecues, and I'm telling you, one of the biggest reasons we made this resolution for barbecues is because of safety. We've had 2 barbecue fires in the past 2 years. And so this past year, we made the resolution because of safety. A lot of people take barbecues for granted. One of the things we're doing here is prohibiting charcoal barbecues. If, however, you have a charcoal barbecue now, we are grandfathering those in, but when you replace those barbecues, please replace them with electric grill primarily. And one of the biggest problems we've had is in multi-story buildings. For example, somebody just wanted to move in my 3-story building last week, and the first thing they asked, could they have a barbecue? Well, they have an enclosed balcony. You cannot have a barbecue of any kind on an enclosed balcony. So that's real important. So this barbecue rule, one of the reasons is it's real important to know that multi-story buildings, that's where barbecue grills are dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's why we implemented this rule.
Well, good. At least there's some guidelines to follow, so they have a clear understanding of, what is allowed and what isn't allowed. So excellent. Good. All right. Anything else?
Well, I don't know. We've had a good board meeting, good participation. And right now we're looking forward to having this very important election. But I do want to mention one thing about the election. The last election we had, when we were doing a lot of changes in CC&Rs, the initiative did not pass, but we had 37% voter apathy. We need to get the vote out because we need 67%. And this insurance is so critical, because if we don't get to change the insurance, our premiums and our assessments are going to go up, and we do not want that to happen, of course.
Yes.
So we're trying to really work hard on that.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get the word out. We'll get folks voting as soon as they can, and they'll attend the town halls. So thank you for the information.
Thank you, Lisa. Nice seeing you again.
All right, you too. And we'll be right back after this.
What do you get when you take a widow who's ready to start dating, a singer aged out of the cruise circuit, a lawyer who was betrayed by her once ill husband, and a woman whose husband left her for the whore from Gate 4? Put them all together and you have Tales from the Woods, written by Terry Louise Fisher, known for classics such as L.A. Law and Cagney and Lacey, along with the old prose. Tales from the Woods follows these 4 ladies as they take advantage of new opportunities while starting a new chapter in life, all while meeting some pretty colorful characters along the way. Join us every Friday at 6 p.m. and Monday at noon, only on Village Television.
At Pro Smiles OC, you get Orange County's best and most experienced dentist. Dr. Ivan Ho is an award-winning cosmetic and implant dentist that has been treating patients in South OC and Laguna Woods for over 30 years. Safety and cleanliness is our #1 priority, and now your routine dental work is more comfortable than ever. We use digital x-rays to minimize radiation and digital scans for crowns and inlays in-house, allowing patients to leave with final restorations in the same appointment. Let Dr. Ho and his team give you a reason to smile. Call Pro Smiles OC today.
Welcome back. Our movie for today is Guardians of the Galaxy, a great movie, super entertaining and fun, and a perfect day to watch a movie inside. So it is the Guardians of the Galaxy, sponsored by Kaiser Permanente, and you can watch that today, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can check that out today. Now, speaking of old pros, there was a commercial that was on for Tales of the Woods. They are going to be doing some fun stuff for the month of May. On Sundays in May, right here on Village Television at 7 p.m., they are going to be doing their Salute to Old Broadway. And that is written by Cheryl Stritch and Sheila Bialka. And it's super fun and lots of music. And of course, the songs from the producers and a variety of other really fun and popular musicals. Then also wanted to let you know that the Orange County Senior Summit is going to be starting May 1st. And that's going to be an online event that you would be able to go and watch, and you can go to ocseniorsummit.com and you can watch that throughout the month of May. And they've got lots of great speakers about lots of different ailments and nutrition and a variety of different things for our seniors. So take a look at that. Okay, let's take a look at our weather one last time. As I mentioned, it is going to be cloudy and we're going to have showers throughout the morning, although afternoon it should be tapering off quite a bit. But we are looking at highs in the 60s today, only in the low 60s though, 60, 52, tomorrow 64, 49, sunshine and much warmer on Wednesday, 78, 61, and then we get even warmer on Thursday, 84, 64, and then lots of sunshine on Friday, 85, 58. So your weekend is looking quite lovely coming up, and we'll keep an eye on the weather as we approach the week and towards the weekend. Have a great day in the Village. Happy Monday to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Join us again tomorrow at 9 a.m. where we'll have other fun stuff. Have a great day in the Village. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. 7A Dental is making a difference. Doctor, please tell us about how you're helping parents and children. Mom.
We know preventive dentistry is the key. Starting now, all children 15 years and younger will receive a free dental exam. If work is needed on your children, we will use our resources to help find funding.
Thank you, doctor. Okay, parents, give your child the 7A Dental smile.
City of Hope is speeding cancer research and treatment to Orange County.
Hope allows patients to know that they can get through the process and be okay. Because if you lose hope, then you really are not fighting. And so hope is extremely important in a patient who's diagnosed with cancer.
How well are your hearing aids helping? Look at these recent results. No hearing aids, 36% understanding. Current hearing aids, 64% understanding. New hearing aids, 96% understanding. We never recommend a new hearing system unless we know there will be a substantial improvement. Many times, the current hearing aids you're wearing can be reprogrammed to sound like new. Call us today at Advanced Ear Care for a free understanding test and tell them Stuart sent you.